Greetings, brothers and sisters. So this is the third introductory sitting. This is I don't want to say the big one, but the one that introduces you to be able to meditate in the Sajmark tradition, what we call gratefulness here. And so if you have meditated the last 2 days, like day one, you took the first sitting, day two, you took the second sitting, and now it's day three. And this is the final sitting. I will say, please begin. You will. The prayer is definitely in the playlist, the mission prayer, and in the other two videos. Hopefully, I'll remember to put it in this one as well. You read the prayer after I say, please begin, and then I'm going to turn the microphone off for a period around a half hour. At the end, I'll say that's all. And so, please begin meditation. that's all. So that was a very good introductory sitting. Back when I was working as a preceptor, it was my favorite sitting to give because it introduces somebody to something that I know to be wonderful and transformational. From my own experience of my first 3 individual sittings in 1993, and this was just a great sitting. And so now you have been introduced to the Sajmara Gratefulness meditation. Again, there are videos here, informative videos, on the first playlist I did that talks about what gratefulness meditation is and the practice and the individual sittings and the group meditation. Somebody asked a question if you could give a video like about the basics of the practice, and I've already made several of them. It's in all of these videos. There's limited content on this channel, and watching all the videos, including the ones that the one in the previous playlist, the individual sittings playlist, and I believe it's also in the original playlist, that is about all the things that you can, all the resources that are available on the Sajmarg website and in the literature. The books My Master by Parthasarthi Rajagopalachari and the complete works of Ramchandra, including Reality at Dawn, are all available in PDF form in 2 different locations. The Sajmarg Sri Ramchandra Mission website has them, as well as the Babaji Children website. They're available to read there. You can find these books still maybe possibly on the Sajmarg bookstore. This is Thursday, January 29th, 2023. I don't know when you'll watch this video, but there are books available still there, and some of them are available on Amazon and other places. Reality at Dawn by Sri Ramchandra and the complete works of Sri Ramchandra Babaji, and then My Master, and then these other books that are available. There are DVDs, there's videos up on YouTube, there's videos of Charji talking, Babaji talking, and some of these other things. And so the information's out there for people to find it. You have to do work now to figure these things out and find it, and also do your regular practice of meditation, no more than 1 hour, preferably before dawn every day, individual meditation that you do on your own, and then also a cleaning at night, the 9 p.m. universal prayer, and then doing the mission prayer briefly before you go to sleep every night. That is the essence of the practice. I've been realizing the last couple of days, I've been thinking about all the changes that have happened into my internal system by just doing the meditation. I was very regular in it when I first started, and it's now, over the years it's changed in the way I do it, but just consistently do it, getting sittings, and how much I've changed. Even now, like things that are changing. And it's like anything else, if you practice, it gets better and better. Everything gets better with practice if you practice it the way it's supposed to be practiced. For example, somebody wrote me a comment saying they did the individual sitting on the individual sitting playlist, and the next video was the absolute sitting. There are these 2 individual sittings available on the playlist. And the person just kept on meditating and did the absolute sitting as well and said, is that okay? And I believe it is not. It just happens to be back-to-back on a playlist. Unfortunately, that's the way that the videos will go. But you shouldn't be doing these 2 meditations back-to-back. When you take an individual sitting, it takes a while for the sitting to set, to sort of be absorbed and processed. It might take days, even months, depending on it may be a lifetime. This individual sitting, the first one that's given, where you're given the introductory transmission, this sitting that you just received here. And, it's not supposed to be done over and over again consecutively. There used to be, the rule was that you weren't supposed to do a individual sitting for 5 hours after taking group meditation because the transmission has to be absorbed. And so I'm going to do an intensive where there'll be 3 sittings in one day for people who are going through something, but it shouldn't be done every day. Like, these are things that have to be a discipline. And the videos should all be watched, especially the information videos here, the introductions to the playlists. These playlists, again, they're very informative, and there's not much content here. I'll talk about these things more in my Journey series channel as well, videos series. But going back to the practice, there is a group meditation every Sunday, and this may change, but we're doing this all together for now. And it's just you meditate whenever you wake up at some time during Sunday, depending on your schedule, with the idea that we're all meditating together, even though it isn't at the same time. It's no more than an hour, and there'll be individual sittings given. Maybe I'll give one a week, just without putting videos up about it. But there's just people can meditate and possibly receive that sitting. Friday night sitting with the master, the etheric master, the divine master, which I do every Friday night. I receive that every Friday night, and that's an excellent sitting, 9 p.m. on Friday night, wherever you are, for about half an hour. And just, the continuing doing the practice when you can. If you fade away for some period of time, you lose interest, things get busy in your life and you're not able to maintain the practice, you can come back and do these 3 sittings and get reintroduced if it's been some years, some period of time, depending on, what's going on with the world and the internet. But either way, leaving and coming back is quite normal. It's not desirable, but sometimes that happens. We all go through our different cleanings and things like this. But anyways, the information's here, available in various playlists and videos here. And whether you know it or not, your spiritual destiny has been changed going through these individual introductory sittings in ways that it takes years and years to understand. And I'm, just probably beginning to understand it now. Only spirituality will save this world. It's Paul Romano, definitely reporting from the Apocalaughs and the Ascension. Everyone have a blessed day and be grateful.